a real vlog. Oh my gosh, I'm not rambling like an idiot for once. So I thought I'd talk a little about like gaming and things that I really like. So I'm really into all those simulation and like RPG games. Like right now I've been playing Sims 4 a lot. I just got Sims 3 as well. And then I finally was able to afford the Sims 4 and it's so much fun. Sims 4 is so simpler than Sims 3 even though Sims 3's got a lot more to it. I mean, in Sims 4, they took out the toddler phase, which is nice and not so nice at the same time because of the fact that like in the toddler phase in the older Sims games, you actually taught them how to do different things like talk, walk, and they can learn extra skills that could help them later on in life. So, and then the plus side is you don't have to worry about the extra screaming child part that you had with the infants. That and you can age up the infants really quick in this one, and then it takes forever to age up anybody else. That or you age them up so quickly they turn old. Thank goodness for lifetime points and anti-aging potions. Another one of the simulation games that I really like playing is SimCity. Yeah, kind of a theme here. Though I really suck at SimCity. I've actually been doing pretty well with some of my cities. At least in the new SimCity game, you don't have the environmental lady. After a while, if you're sitting going perfect, the environmental lady goes, nope, psych, you're polluting the environment. I'm going to shut down your power plant, your water, and the entire city is going to go into chaos while a tornado comes in the corner, plus a volcano somehow going off. Yeah, great game. Still way too addicting. So when it comes to the RPG games I've tried a bunch of different ones, but my two favorites are DC Universe Online and Star Wars The Old Republic. Now I know DC Universe is really buggy at times. I mean, I've gotten stuck in quite a few walls and had to exit out of the game and then go back onto the game to then get stuck in the same wall. That or for some reason the boss in one of the little phases you go in doesn't want to die. That or it decides, oh no, you actually, it was killed by an NPC, so you don't get the item you came in to get from them. So you have to leave and come back. Well, forget it was an extra side quest. I'm just gonna go in and kill the Giganta and leave. And what the things I like about DC Universe, the amount of things you can customize. The one thing I don't like about that is you can't customize the body as much. So all the superheroes, doesn't matter if you have Pixie, Mesa, or Monarch, they're all kind of the same width, and they don't get to change like real details of the body. But there's nothing much you can help when it comes to a game like that. Now, Star Wars, on the other hand, I love so much. There are a few bugs in here and there, but I don't get stuck often. And the storylines I like a lot. I like the Sith Warrior better, hence Darth Nasir. But I like the Sith Warrior better just because the storyline's a lot more fun. I tried the Sith Inquisitor, but the beginning of that one is so annoying. You have this guy continuously just going at you, saying how worthless you are, you're never gonna do anything right, and you're just kind of like, okay, this is a game, but it's starting to really annoy me. That's it, I'm going to making a new character. I don't care if I get a cool sidekick. Ken Val's awesome, though. Still, it's too annoying to deal with, so I prefer doing Sith Warrior. That or a Jedi. But Sith's a lot more fun. That and also I like the fact that even though it's like the same few voice actors, just the fact that your character actually speaks. Unlike in Legend of Zelda, you have Link just going, ha, ow, ah. It's like, that's about all you get from him. While everybody else kinda sorta talks. At the same time, you get that in other games too. Though most of the time you actually get the hero who talks, but some of the main games, they kinda just make a few noises or have a few catchphrases and that's about it. That or can talk in the cutscenes and then it's kind of like choppy things in the middle. It's like, what happened to all of your character and why did you suddenly change voices? Games like that, it's like kind of strange because like in Legend of Zelda game, you have Link suddenly making the same exact noises as a child is doing that as an adult. It doesn't exactly work too well when it comes to that. Even though those games are awesome, I love them so much. Please don't kill me. Uh, some other games are all like these tablet games that frustrate the heck out of you, which you can also get them on Facebook. Like Candy Crush is new. It's been around for years. It was on Facebook. They're just saying it's new because it just came on tablets. Same thing for Pet Rescue Saws and all those things. I love the King games, but because of the fact they make that you have to buy things, I just sit there and don't pay for them. I'll just wait for the extra 24 hours to get everything back so that I can try again. And then scream at my tablet again. And then start over. And then do the same thing over and over. And it kind of gets crazy. Isn't that the definition of insanity right there? Doing something over and over and over again and to see if you can get a different outcome? Well, I think that might be in me. But I'm not going to pay for games like that. And I mean, there's so many different like games similar to that. Like, I love the games where it's like build your own city and stuff like that. Though the Simpsons one I really want to play, but every time I try to get it, it crashes on my Kindle constantly. I can't play it. I'll try to go and start doing it. Next time I come on, it just dies. Oh well, at least the Family Guy one's out, which is a lot of fun, except for the time limit on how to get some of the characters when some of the items you need to get are like extra rare and you can't really get them, so I can't exactly pay for that, and I hate paying for things in games because it's just frustrating as heck because I don't want to waste all of my money trying to pay for things on games that I can just wait. The only problem is with Family Guy, you get like 6 days to get a character, and some of us have lives outside of video games like that, so I'm not gonna sit there and spend $90 on like a million like I think it's shells, yeah, clam shells used to get stuff in that game. So I wait till either I can earn them or I'll just wait and hope I can get all the things before the time that the characters disappear. I mean, I really wanted George Takei, and he didn't even show up in my area until like the day before he was supposed to go, so it's kind of unfair. I don't know how the story is supposed to go there, but I think you should make it so everyone get a chance to get them, especially when there's a chance that suddenly comes at the end. He's like, oh nope, you can't get it anymore. Just like Jesus in the Christmas one. Couldn't get him either because of the fact that the time ran out before he even appeared. So it kind of sucks that way. I love the game, but at the same time it's painful. And the same thing with like the games with like build your own school and other build your own city sort of games. They're insanely addicted. But like after you start up the game, suddenly it's like 24 hours for a quest to finish for someone to talk to someone about going to the mall. I don't think it takes 24 hours to talk to somebody and go to the mall. I mean, this is how the conversation goes. It's like, hey, Susie, do you want to go to the mall? Sure, no problem. Go. It doesn't take 24 hours. That took maybe 3 seconds for that. There's no need to take 24 hours to do that. It's frustrating. Ugh. So I can't stand the fact that it's like, okay, you can earn some more, things like that. Like, be able to earn things like rings or clams or gems to be able to play more, but at the same time, it takes forever to do that. Recently, I already started playing the high school story game, and it's fun, except for the fact of how much it seems like they take the most dramatic parts of high school and just play them. They had an anti-bullying section, which kind of tugs on your heartstrings at the same time as really makes you mad because you've seen it happen before, or you've had friends that it's happened to, and you're like, why are you having this play out in the game, to then just give us a website at the end saying, go help people. Okay then, why are you waiting till after 10 sections of a quest to finally say, this is bad, here's something you can send people to? Why not show it in the beginning? But another thing is, they just came out with the Hollywood story, I think that's the name of that one. I hate that one. I started playing, and immediately you get this bad, evil, whatever you want to call her, nemesis, who's like, Daddy owns everything, so she can say whatever you want to get send you out of the school. And it's just continuously people saying you're worthless and you're never gonna get anywhere, and I can easily kick you out of because you're a little bug. And it's like, it doesn't matter what kind of character you pick, it's always going to be the same thing, come from the same character with the same storylines. The teacher saying you suck, more or less. And I couldn't stand that. It got to a point where I was just so furious that I wanted to throw my tablet, and instead I just said, no, I'm not going to do this. I clicked off and I'm like, I'm done. I can't do that. I can't do that. When a game gets you so mad, you should stop. Never stay on a game that long. Like if you're playing Candy Crush, get off of it when it makes you want to throw your tablet. Same thing with Flappy Birds. Get off your tablet before you destroy it. Same thing with Angry Birds, though Angry Birds never really made me that mad. Yeah, you get frustrated because you always leave like one pig, and then you realize, oh, that was my mistake. Here, let me fix that. But, yeah, that's all for today. An actual vlog, that's amazing. I'm so happy I wasn't actually rambling. Yay for scripts. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Please rate and subscribe, and I hope you really enjoy this. Bye!